What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Platinum Playbook. Ugh, man, I definitely wish that this event would have never came back, but apparently they claim it is a fan favorite to everybody. Everybody just loves Platinum Playbook. Let me tell you, everybody just loves saving those bronze, silver star pros in their deck. Wasting inventory space on Platinum Playbook. Everybody loves spending 60 resets on the event card. I can't wait. That's what we're going to talk about today. Obviously, Platinum Playbook. I'm going to go back, way back in the MyNBA2k days, and go over what Platinum Playbook was like then. Now, at the time of making this video, which I am making before I leave, which is Thursday, the week before, so like 2 weeks ago almost, it feels like. I don't know if it feels like that, but you know, a couple days ago, 5 days ago, right? And so at the time of making this video, I don't know if any other information is going to come out, so just please be aware of. All I'm going to do is we're just going to talk about Platinum Playbook, what I think about it, how the decks are kind of set up, what the game actually looks like, how much of it is going to be the same. I don't know. How much is going to be different? I don't know that either. But I don't know. I just kind of expect it to be pretty close to the same. But either way, let me know what you think about, you know, Platinum Playbook. If you did play it in the MyNBA2k days, or if you are looking forward to playing it, let me know what your opinion is. They do have the deck editor open, and so far it looks really similar. Like I said, we're getting ready to jump into some gameplay, but basically how it is that every single card, whether it be a single or a pro, has a salary. The better the card, the more salary that it takes. And so each card that you go through, imagine doing the gauntlet, right? The gauntlet does low tier cards first, then the card tier increases, then increases, then increases as you're going on. Same with court domination, right? Same with ball hog, same with all the other ones. You increase tiers. In order to get the card, you have to make up a deck of a certain salary. So let's just say 100 million. Say the first card is a amethyst card. Now, to get this amethyst card, you got to complete games using a deck of 100 million or under. Now, it just depends on, you know, what do you want to use? They have all the salaries in there: 42 million, 37 million, 32 million. Now, like I said, the first deck has a certain salary. Say the amethyst is 100 million. You can't really do too much if you're putting in sparks, right? 42 million, what, you can put 2 of them in there? It ain't gonna work. So you have to have a wide range of cards, because once you go from Ami to the Onyx card, the next card, the salary will go up to like 150. And so you're gonna change out your deck, put in better cards. Once it goes to the diamond tier card, then it'll go to like 200 million. And then you'll put in better cards again. So you don't just use one single deck. You use a multitude of different decks based on a salary, just depending on what card it is, and it just increases all the way to the event card. Now, this is all the way back to 2K19. I did a, I guess, explanation, a Platinum Playbook guide on how to set up Platinum Playbook, how to set up the deck, how to do all of that stuff. Now, keep in mind, this is years ago, so the video quality is obviously just a little bit different. If you're interested in watching that actual video, I will link that in the description, so go check it out. But we're just kind of gonna kind of go through it. I'm just gonna fast forward it or whatever. And yeah, I put my webcam over my original webcam. This is how the event looked in the beginning. Now, during this tier, I can't remember what tier it was. I think it was Legend. We'll find out. I can't remember. Either way, so basically this is how it works. So this is how it worked then in this video. In the top right, where it says offers progress, that is the amount of resets, draft board resets you have accumulated while playing this game mode for this particular card. Now, when you get to 5 total resets, you get what they call a renown, which is like a token or a contract type of thing. And once you get 2, you see on the top left, the little R, that is renown. And so once you get to 2 of them, then you complete this card and you get this legend Larry Bird. So total, you need 10 total resets. Draft board is different than your original draft board. The draft board only applies when you play this game mode, so you can't play other game modes and go to the draft board. The only way to get the cards is to get resets, and the only way to get resets is to play the game and get draft picks. That is the whole point of playing this game. The better you do, the more draft picks you get. The worse you do, the lower amount of draft picks you get. So basically, for the bottom card for this particular one, you needed 10 total resets to get this first card. Now we see the second card has 3 renown up there. So that, assuming that this time that it is 5 resets per contract, then this particular card, you're going to need 15 total resets in order to finish it and get this card. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the same thing, 15 total resets. The LeBron James foil back then, which was a different type of card than what we have now. Now that has 4, and assuming again that it was 5, but it doesn't always stay that way. I think it goes up to 6 and then 8 total resets for one contract. So that also increases as the renown increases too. So this one might have been 6 resets for 1 renown. So that means you would need 24 total resets to get this card. First Michael Jordan event card, also 4. So maybe that would then increase to 8 total, and that would be 32 resets. And then the last event card might have went up to 10 total resets for 1 contract, and then 5 renown, which would have been like 50 total resets for just that 1 card. So as you see, as you are going through the cards, you need more and more resets in order to actually to unlock the card. Now this is just an example of how we set up the deck back in the day. Not saying we're going to do the same thing, but I suspect that you're going to. For the first card, the thing was 125 million. I put 5 of a decent tier in there. The rest of them, the lowest tier you could possibly get. You'll see reasons why later on when we go over an example of the game. But yeah, this is the type of thing that we set up in the deck, and one of the reasons why I don't like the game is just because you had to save all of these different low tier cards in, and as you are progressing, the deck changes. So you got to save all sorts of different cards in different tiers based on salary for the sole purpose of Platinum Playbook whenever it comes around, which is not very often. I mean, at least in the 2K days, in the MyNBA2k days, didn't come around very often. So sometimes you would have 30 or 40 cards in your deck that you didn't want and was taking up inventory just to play Platinum Playbook. So let's go over a quick example of how the game actually worked back in the day. So you saw the total deck, right? I think it was 15 cards. What they did was they randomly selected 6 cards, and those were the 6 cards that you were going to get to play with. And in the beginning, what you would do is select one of the cards that you put off to the side that would increase as the quarters went on. The stats of the card increased as the quarters went on, that you can use as an emergency use, what they call a 6th man. And then the other 5 cards are the cards that you actually ran your play with. Now this game mode is 4 quarters, and there is a maximum number of draft picks you can get. I think it was 18 or maybe 20. I can't quite remember. But in the first quarter, you're going to get, your 5 cards that you have, and you're going to get you have to pick a play. Now where it says win 2 straight, that is 2 straight matchups against their random 2 guys. 2, 4, or 3, those amounts change, they change just depending on what's going on. Now, I picked 4 in this particular case, so I have to go up against 4 people, or 4 games. And I guess one of the caveats to this is that if you lose one of the matchups, now, since I picked a 4 matchup game, or 4 matchup quarter, I gotta win all 4. If I lose one, then the whole quarter is a waste. I don't get anything. The number of plays that you pick, or the number of matchups you pick, that is how many draft picks you get when the game is over. So for this first quarter, if I win all 4 matchups, then I get 4 draft picks added to my total at the end of the game. So obviously you're going to want to sometimes play the ones with the most, because that gives you the most draft picks. But you don't want to do one in which is too many and you can't beat the cards. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's kind of like the trick to it. Sometimes you're not dealt very good cards. You know, you see we only have 1 kind of top tier card. So that would make the matchups difficult when they have 2, possibly 3 top tier cards. So we're going to want to pick a play that only has like 1 matchup in it. Maybe 2 matchups in it or something like that. So, you know, third quarter, same exact thing. You just basically repeat this process with getting randomly selected cards, and then picking however many picks or how many matchups you want, and hopefully winning all of them, because if you don't win one during the quarter, then you lose the entire quarter. Now for this particular one, we went through the entire thing and ended up with 15 points, or 15 victories. Now, whenever we find a reset, the resets are going to look like that little folder behind it, and that is one of the I guess contracts of the 5 that you need in order to get 1 single renown. So like I said, depending on how many matchups you win throughout the entire game, throughout each of the quarters, that is going to basically give you how many draft picks you get, and then you got to find resets. And if you get a reset, then that reset counts towards your contract or renown. So that's kind of the basic rundown of Platinum Playbook, just what it looks like, just what the game mode actually used to look like. Not sure, like I said, how much of it's going to be different, how much of it's going to be the same. There were some people that did like this event. I personally never liked this event. Like I said, I did not like saving cards that I did not want, just for the sole purpose of one single event that came around very rarely, just held up inventory and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all gonna have to let me know what you think about this. If you've never seen it before, you know, are you interested in it? Do you think it's gonna be fun? I do not enjoy it. I mean, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try to come up with deck strategies, do guide videos and stuff like that, just like we normally do. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. I mean, we did have an update last week. It said skip to results button and improved card tier training warning. So I don't know, both of those things seem to be quality of life. They say that it's quality of life, but I'll be honest, I've never used skip to results in WWE SuperCard, and I've had no problem training away my cards, like which ones I want to train away. So I don't know, man. I didn't see that either one of those things really was that big of a deal. I don't know, maybe there'll be more things coming, but either way though, let me know what you think about Platinum Playbook. Hopefully we get more information on it, and you know, if they made any changes or anything like that. I am not excited about it whatsoever, but y'all have to let me know what you think. Hopefully the video kind of explained it. If you're interested in just watching the whole thing, link for that's in the description. Go check that out. But until next time, guys, hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Y'all take it easy, and I made it home safe because I'm getting ready to come back tomorrow. When you see this video, I'll be coming back tomorrow. I'll see y'all next time, guys. Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Peace. Yo.